When are Vegeta and Trunks dropping on Global Dokkan? How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are talking about when you will be able to summon for the Int LR Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta and Super Saiyan Trunks. As always, we have a few different tools here to use to figure out exactly when it will be dropping in your local time zone. First off, we have the Dokkan Wiki, which lists a countdown for how long it'll be until it drops in your time zone. So as of me recording this video, it will be about 20 hours until Vegeta and Trunks drop. I'll be dropping this video probably around 7 a.m. my time, so that means it'll be about 13 hours from the time you're seeing this video that they should be dropping. We also have the Thieving Six's Dokkan Wiki. On his wiki, he was nice enough to put everything up right on the main page with the card and the exact time converted for your local time zone for when they're dropping. So I have November 27th, 8:30 p.m. HST as the drop time. So this is 8:30 p.m. over here in Honolulu. When it'll be dropping for me. Now, if you want to know exactly what that time is for your local time zone, as always, we have our handy dandy time and date converter. I will link the description for all three of these links in the description down below, but I went ahead and plugged in 8:30 for you guys down here to figure out when this is going to happen. So I put 8:30 on the 27th, and starting with West Coast United States, we are looking at a 10:30 in the evening drop time for the banners. That is pretty standard for banner time in Global Dokkan. If you are in Mountain Time Zone, you are looking at 11:30 p.m. So just to clarify, when I'm talking about the continental United States here, Pacific, Mountain, Central, and Eastern Time, this will cover Canada and Mexico for those of you who fall into the time zones there as well. But for Pacific Time, we are looking at a 10:30 drop time. For Mountain Time, we are looking at 11:30. For Central Time, we are looking at a 12:30 a.m. on the 28th. So getting kind of rough here with the time zones, right? By the time we reach the East Coast, you are looking at a 1:30 a.m. drop time. So if you're planning on summoning right when it drops, you're looking at a pretty early morning or late night, depending on how you are doing things there. If we hop across the pond over to Australia, I know there's a couple different time zones, but I kind of use this as my jumping off point. Australia Eastern Time, you are looking at 5:30 p.m. in the evening on the 28th. So much later than the rest of us. It'll be 21 hours ahead of the standard time. Hopping back across the pond to London, you are looking at a 6:30 a.m. drop time for the banners. So kind of early, but not too bad, especially for a Sunday morning if you got nothing else going on. Down over there in France, you are looking at a 7:30 a.m. as well as in Denmark. I know there's a couple of you in my comment section that have mentioned you are from those areas, so I wanted to make sure I hit you guys up this time. Across the sea again in New Zealand, NZDT, we are looking at a 7:30 p.m. in the evening drop time on the 28th. So getting kind of later on the 28th. I'm sorry, but I know I spoke to a few of you who were in this time zone, and I did want to make sure that I got you this time. Finally, we have Brazil. We'll hop over to South America in Rio de Janeiro. We are looking at a 3:30 a.m. drop time. So kind of early, just a little bit after the Eastern Time, but still not too bad, all things considered. As always, when you are looking at these time zones, if I missed your specific time zone, you can head over to this website here and figure it out all on your own by simply punching in your time zone into the search bar up at the top. I think in order for us to see it, I actually have to remove one. So let's just remove the bottom one here, and yep, there it is. And so now we just enter a time zone and we can figure out. So let's say you're over in Hong Kong, right? We are looking at a 2:30 p.m. on the 28th, so a little bit further in the afternoon. So just throwing it out there that this is a relatively excuse me, relatively easy tool to use if you aren't sure. Now, I again want to reiterate the Dokkan wiki here, thanks to Thieving6. If you go to his website, it will tell you exactly where to look for the time. It will convert it exactly to your time zone. And if you want to get an idea of how many hours that is, head on over to the Dokkan wiki. Like I said, at the time that you guys are watching this video, when I drop the video, it'll be roughly 13 hours until the banner drops. Definitely make sure in the meantime, once you figured out what time it is dropping, you check out my Should You Summon video to determine whether or not, after that 13 hours is up, if you should summon on this banner. So anyways, guys, that's the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let me know, do you plan on summoning for Vegeta and Trunks when they finally drop? Also, let me know your current time zone for those of you in the comments. I want to make sure that for the next time and date video that I hit you up. So anyways, guys, that's it. If nothing else, thanks for watching, and aloha.